Hey everybody, I guess this would be a part two, I don't know. Happy Saturday. Thank you so much for whoever liked my last video, which is Sophia's guac bar that was just filmed this morning. I did have the taco again, not the whole taco meal this time like I spoke about on the last review before this morning. It was still on the salty side. It would have been delicious. The second thing, again, I'm just going to mention it again, was the cardboard box. Even though it did have a paper that was underneath the taco, separated between the taco and the cardboard box, it's just a thin paper. It's like a tissue paper, but even that was soggy. Even, you know what? See, this brings me back to the Disney with the eating out of a cardboard box, just because of the pandemic situation. I'm not a fan of it, and I know if I was going down to Disney at that time to eat out of a cardboard box, I know darn well that this would have never been for me just by eating this taco alone. So it just brought me back to that situation. The ice cream truck again. It is starting to not rain a little bit. I did, in fact, use a little portion of my umbrella, but then like the little fizzles, it was very misty rain, but it did okay. I mean, would it be the umbrella? Would it be dramatic in a big rainstorm? I think, yeah, I think it would like flip back and outwards and inwards and, you know, just go all cockamamie ways. But you know what? For this kind of rain, for a little misty rain, it was good enough. So I did get a chance to use the umbrella. Went into Primark this morning, did not see anything. Now, yesterday, I noticed at the Stitch bag section and the Mickey bag section where they usually have, that whole one shelf was like empty. I was kind of hoping, now I didn't say this yesterday in my last video, I was kind of hoping that they were going to put out some new stuff. So that's why I went back today, but they only put out more Stitch bags, so that was good. Just wanted to walk around. I was very, very, very exhausted yesterday. I did stayed home. I did the scrubbing a little bit with the scrub brush on my terrace. I still have to do a little bit more. I see one more spot. That's when you walk out on my terrace, there's like a little dip right there. So it's a little spot. So I could just touch that up. Other than that, the brush worked out well. I'm not going to open any of the furniture today because it is going to rain. It's going to rain all night, basically until probably 12 midnight tonight. And that's okay. We need a little rain, I guess. But this morning was sunshine, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go back out of this house. Now, yesterday I was very, very, very exhausted. I slept good the night before, but it was just, I get that way, and that's also due to the Graves' disease situation. It's just that it just overcomes you, and you just want nothing but to sleep. So last night I literally shut the. We took showers. My husband came home. We ate dinner. Last night was pizza night, so I really didn't have to cook. Tonight is burgers. I'm going to be cooking tonight. But he came home. We took the showers. We ate dinner. I could not wait for my head to hit the pillow. I made us some tea. My husband and I, we have tea. And we're just laying there watching TV. He turned out the bedroom light. I turned out my living room light, but yet I have a little night light in the living room because I don't like it all totally dark in my house. Who's with me on that? Show of hands. But I like a little night light. And so I shut everything off, but left the TV on. I shut all the house lights off at 7:30. I must have went to sleep at about 8. I noticed myself as my head hit the pillow. I was watching TV. I just started to drift off. And the next thing you know, my husband's waking me up because he's getting ready to go to work. I'm like, you mean to tell me I must have passed out? I didn't even get up to go to the restroom. I didn't do any of that. I just stayed asleep. So that's how tired my body was. But this is, I get nervous like this because you know what? I wanted to go out yesterday, and it was a beautiful day, sunshine and everything. But then I says, no, you know what? I still have some housework here to do. So that's why I did some laundry yesterday and everything. But today I feel a little better. I'm just starting now to get a little tired, and I guess that's normal because I walked a lot today. So did my wall walking and everything. Anyhow, so I'm okay for now. Stopped off in Bath and Body Works. Why do I do this to myself? They were having another little sale. They had a new fragrance New fragrance is called Emerald Mist. Now, this would have been great had they come out with it around St. Patrick's Day. Of course, the body creams, let me see. I think I have my receipt. And it was a sale. Okay, the body cream. I want to say body cream. One of them, well, they were both $6.50. I thought one of them was $7.50 and one of them was $6.50. Well, he charged me $6.50 on both. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Okay. So I saved a total discount of $22.90 today at Bath & Body. So it's Emerald Mist. And this is what Emerald Mist looks like. Shut up out there, ice cream truck. There's nobody out there. Anyhow, this is Emerald Mist. I even love the packaging. I like the look of it. But again, it would have been good for St. Patrick's Day. Why didn't you come out for St. Patrick's Day? Okay, let's read the fragrance notes. And this is kind of hard to read because it's on that silvery thing, and my eyes today are a little fluky. Okay, fragrance notes. Would you believe this? Fresh rainfall, sun-kissed pear, and blonde woods. That's right, folks, blonde woods. Can you guys see this? It does say blonde woods. But anyhow, it is a nice, I get an Irish scent out of it. It really is. It's a lighter scent. It's not very, I want to say it's not very strong. It's not a strong scent. It's just very light and springy. So Emerald Mist. And I also picked up the Emerald Mist spray. Now, again, I'm not one for the sprays, but all of a sudden I seem to, if I'm getting this, I might as well get this. I don't know where my head is lately. I should have just bought this. But again, I went for this while getting this. And being that it's on sale, you know what? You might as well. Okay? I mean, these suckers are $17.50 each. I think that is insane. This one is $17.95. Oh, they're both $17.95. Where are they coming with the prices, folks? It's good stuff. It always was. I've been buying Bath & Body Works for way over close to 30 years. They used to have a scent called, I think it was Christmas. And this thing used to smell like a Christmas tree. I mean, and then, do you remember years ago they actually had the bonus size bottles? They had they have the regular bottles, but now they had the bonus size bottles, and you could get those for the same price. It was awesome. I was buying those like there was no tomorrow. You know, when you see the bonus size, then you grab it. They don't do that anymore. And I think they were, what were they? $10. I want to say $10. That was years ago. Those days are gone. Okay, I was on the hunt because my Amazon, I have for so long, I had a pre-order on the 100 Years of Mickey. It is a black and white, not Mickey, 100 Years of Wonder Walt Disney. And it's a black and white Walt Disney Funko. And he is holding up a picture of Mickey Mouse. For some reason, Amazon seems to be playing games. All of a sudden, that disappeared out of my orders. And it is still in my orders, but I have to do a deep search on it in order for it to come up. And now it's saying that we will contact you when this item is ready to be shipped. So now all of a sudden, I had a release date. I think it was May. Because I also have the Steamboat Willie part of the train from Walt and the Train that I showed you last month. I also have the Steamboat Willie as a pre-order. And that's supposed to be released May 11th. So Walt Disney was supposed to be released around the same time. Now, I just had in my hands at the store Walt Disney, 100 Years of Magic, Walt Disney, 100 Years of Wonder, I'm sorry, of Walt Disney, but he's colorized, and he's holding up Dumbo and Timbo. He's holding those two little stuffed animals. I'm not crazy about that one. I wanted the black and white one where he's holding the picture of Mickey. And all of a sudden, that's going to be a problem. Also, I pre-ordered Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Now, I also said that because I really want to see this damn movie. Okay. Amazon is now giving me a problem with this. First, when I made the pre-order, it was supposed to be out, I think, was it supposed to be out April or May? Again, I think it was a late April thing. For some reason, I keep thinking the 28th. All right, but anyhow, now they didn't have a picture of the DVD box when I had ordered it. Then they do have a picture of the DVD box. So now when I click into my order, it's now going, oops, something is wrong. So is the movie being released? I know the DVD Blu-ray is released, but I'm iffy on the Blu-ray because the Blu-ray does not state American region, which is NTSC. So you have to go by your region code. And that's, if it doesn't say NTSC for me, I'm not doing it. All it says is import. So I cannot go by what it says as far as it says Blu-ray. It's not giving me the region code of NTSC. So Amazon has been a little screwy lately. We'll just leave that one alone. I'll just wait and see how it goes. My orders are still in. But the Walt Disney I'm a little upset on because I should have gotten that. So now all of a sudden they don't know when it's a release date, but yet they have the other Walt Disney in the stores. I want to say, I don't know really what's happening with box lunch as far as Funkos are going. I know my box lunch at the mall, and an inside source has actually mentioned this as well, but I had to ask. They're not having a good quality selection of Funko Pops anymore. They're doing most of the Japanese movies, the Japanese cartoon movies. They really have very, very few of the Disney. They only had Tiana's, I want to say the blind lady of Tiana. And that's really all that they had. But yet when I go to Newberry Comics, they have all the new Disney. They have all the new Marvels. You know, they have Moon Knight. They still have WandaVision up there. They're doing the 100 Years of Wonder. But meanwhile, Box Lunch hasn't got any of these things in. Hot Topic has gotten a few of them in. And they have a bigger selection now than Box Lunch. And Box Lunch and Hot Topic are actually sister stores to each other. They're actually connected. I don't understand what is going on. I like my Box Lunch. But it just doesn't have an array of Funko Pops anymore. They seem to be changing. I don't know, maybe their orders are not going through. I have no idea. But this was also discussed with me from a person on the inside as well, who works at Box Lunch. So, I mean, I'm not the only one that's noticing. She says, no, I do notice. She says, because we're just not getting, you know, she says, you're telling, I says, well, so-and-so's got this Funko, and so-and-so's got this Funkos, and the 100 Years of Wonder, they've got, you know, a lot of, but yet Box Lunch don't have them. So I feel bad. I also saw today, not at Box Lunch, but at Newberry Comics. This is adorable, if I was into it. I mean, I watched them when I was a kid, but I just wasn't into them wholly to actually order this, to actually purchase this, which was the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine Funko. It is awesome. And I believe Warner Brothers is going through their 100th anniversary as well, because I did see the WB 100 on the box, on the Funko box. So Disney's going through it, so is Warner Brothers. Gee whiz, ain't that something? But anyhow, that was the Mystery Machine. Funko, you really did a great job on that. Even from what I've seen of it at Newberry Comics, you really did a good job on that. I was very impressed with that. Awesome. Loungefly also came out with the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine bag. That's also cute. I must say, when I like something, I like something. Not to own it, but I respect it enough to really say, you know what, that's pretty damn cool. You did a good job on that, Loungefly, and you did a good job with Funko. Absolutely. So, now, leaving the mall. There is a sports shop in the mall. And I forget what it's called, Empire Sports, something like, I mean, if I could get the whole name, I can recorrect myself on that. Maybe I could put the name of it in the description. I don't know if they have a website, but I could put the name of it in the description. And they have a full array, a full array of Funko Pops. They have Funko Pops that you've never hardly even seen, even when they came out in the store. They have Funkos from, let's say, like the Hot Topic, and they have special Funkos. I think they actually have Chaser Funkos also, but they go for more money. The Funko Pop that I saw, I texted my husband. We looked on eBay first. I'm in the store while I'm doing this, and I'm trying to see the prices because I asked the gentleman at the store, says, you know, how much is, he gave me the price, and I went, okay, that's not bad, not bad. But I did my research in the store. I was going on eBay, and this happens to be from the first set around. This is what I want to say, from the first set around. And it's not the glitzy one. It's not the glittery one, because I know they have a glitter one. But this is just the regular one. But this was the first one from the first set put out. And it is a Disney Funko. And I went, you know what? And I'm standing there trying to not talk myself into something, because I wanted it. Cash on me wasn't at that time because I already spent silly things. But anyhow, so I talked to my husband, says, yeah, just do it, you know, little, you know, treat yourself. But I have the money, but it was at home. So, okay, we did that. We straightened all that out. So that's fine. I put my credit on my credit card, and I just put my money in my little envelope. That's what we do. So I have it. So that's good. I says, yeah. I says, but you know what? eBay has it. I says, they don't have it for but my husband says, but why go through eBay? Because then you'd have to pay shipping. And yeah, I didn't want to do that either. He says, you're looking at it in the store, so why don't you just go for it? I says, you know what? Okay, I will. The Funko was only $25. With tax, it was $27.12. I mean, you know, if you're a collector of these things, that's fine. I have slowed down tremendously with the Funkos. First of all, you know, I want to keep my space as limited as possible. I do see little things. I start to get nervous when I'm starting to run out of space. That's my latest thing now. I'm starting to panic with the space. So I'm trying to control that. And I think I'm doing good. So with this Funko, I says, you know what? When the bag first came out, the bag went away. It was there and it wasn't there. Had it in my cart, had it out of my cart. I went for it. I didn't make such a big deal. It was sad to me, but I still didn't. Then the second one came out from the series, and then I didn't get that bag either. Couldn't get it. I do see it every so often here and there, but you know what? If I get it one day, maybe that's cute. I would still like it. But however, I am not going to break a bone and break my wallet just to do something like that anymore. I can't do that. So I guess I am growing up with myself, within myself. All right. But I said, you know what? I didn't get the bag. I don't have the rest of the set, but I will get one more. I will get one more to complete the pair, because you know me, I do couples. I do couples, and I think this couple is more adorable than anything. And I present to you, number 340 in the Funko Pop series of Disney. I had to do it. Had to do it for the 80. It says the 80 years. 80 years to celebrate. I present to you, Dopey. I had to, see, Snow White's 80 years. And I had to do it. And that's what it looks like. So in order to do this, I will now get Snow White. And I will make the little set complete, because that's the way it should be. So this is adorable. Now they didn't have it there, but I have seen it over the years, the chase. And the chase has the lipstick from when Snow White kissed him. That was one of the chases, but this isn't a chaser, obviously. This is just a plain one. But this was the very first one in the series. So he went for $25. And you know what? He was well worth it, because I would have never got him any other way. He just caught my eye. He was in the corner, in the little thing. There was a sign in front of him, and I had to like look, and I says, is that Dopey? And it was. So I got him. And that's the rest of the series, as you know. But it's also celebrating the 80 years of Snow White. Now, do I want to take him out of the box? Maybe if I get him and Snow White together, I will probably take him out of the box. I want to enjoy these things. I I'm starting to see boxes here again, and it's getting on my nerves. My husband in the bedroom, he's got his boxes. There's like 4 rows of boxes that are in the window. I can't open the window because all the Funkos are in the window. So that's a little bit of a problem for me. I get nervous with these things. I don't know. So, but I got him. He is here with me, and I'm happy to have gotten him. So I didn't get the Loungefly bag, but this is a good one right here. So, and like I said, he went for $25. And right now that completes my little haul. I just, on the way out the door, I got myself a peach Snapple. My mother-in-law loved peach Snapple. Loved peach Snapple. So, I wonder what she would say if she found out now that these are not in glass bottles anymore. They're in the plastic finally. Because, you know, glass bottles were always dangerous anyway. They were. So, they don't make anymore, but they used to make mint iced tea. And I used to love the mint iced tea. That was my favorite. This was her favorite, but the mint iced tea was my favorite. They don't make that anymore. So, but the peach tea, I've been thinking about her lately. So, I think about everybody every so often lately. They just come to my mind. Anywho, what else? You know what? Let me take you into the bedroom for 1 minute. And I'm going to do this for 1 minute. I wanted to show you, yesterday I washed the Tiana bag. I washed her. And I want to say she came out really cool. It was very vibrant. She came out very nice. Because you know why? I mean, these things were, I don't know if it was a return or if it was, you know, when I went to the Disney outlet store at Jersey Garden Mills Mall. So I wanted to let you know she really came out great. The inside is great. And to me, she's like a little bit more vibrant than when I first purchased her. And she smells better. So that's it. I just wanted to show you. I was very happy for that, just to freshen it up. And she's that kind of material that it would be easier to wash. And I'm grateful for that. All right, people. Anyway, let me say, have a wonderful, wonderful day. The rest of the Saturday. It is now 2:38. I'm just going to see if I can find a spot for him now, just to put him out. He's welcome home, Dopey. Welcome home. Welcome home, Dopey. You did good. Very happy. Have a wonderful Saturday evening. Have a wonderful weekend. God bless you. Stay out of the rain if you got rain coming. I know we have rain coming. It's just what it is. It was supposed to start actually at 1 o'clock. It didn't start yet. But anyhow, love to all. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.